brought to you by the power of stuff. Well, hello there. Let me close this door. Now, I see you today to tell you about the power of Sta-Bil. Now, if you aren't a bill to start with, then this won't help you. But if you are currently a bill, then this will help you stay a bill. Actually, I'm talking about my arse, obviously. This is something that I've used a few times on Henne, on a few bikes I've had before. Basically, anything that's got a petrol engine that is going to spend time basically stored, not being used. So the bike during winter, Henne, I said earlier. No, I've not. Margaret, during winter when she were being done up and just something to stop the fuel going off, basically. So what it is a fuel stabilizer. Effective in all ethanol blended fuels, treats up to 20 gallons. So you get this little measuring bottle. So the idea is that, whether you can see it on there, you squeeze, you're supposed to take that top off, but basically you squeeze this bit and it puts some in this little filling part here. Let me see if I can show you. So the idea is you squeeze and it fills that up. So like you've got 5ml there, 10ml there, and then you can basically measure using that how much you're putting in the thing. I don't know whether I can get it to go back down now. It seems to be going down there a bit, doesn't it? But the idea is you put this in your fuel. So I'll read through the bottle directions. Now, because I'm getting on a bit, my eyes are starting to go, so I have to lift my glasses up to read stuff, which is a proper old person thing. So there we go. Fire, 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 fire. For when you're tired of not having fire. Bottle directions. So to measure small quantities, remove the small cap, which is what I just did, and squeeze the bottle to the desired level. So basically you take this cap off, squeeze the bottle up until you get to where 5, 10, 15ml is on there, wherever you want. And then usage directions. So use Sta-Bil only with fresh fuel. So there's no good putting it in already compromised fuel. It's to keep it fresh, not to refreshen it. And keep gas can or tank 95% full to avoid condensation build-up in a tank during storage. I've never done that. Possibly the reason is it's not something that's going to be left for forever, not being used. It's not pristine, is it? It's just something to stop the petrol gumming up your injectors and stuff, basically. So basically the directions are: add whatever amount it is that it's telling you to add in, run the engine for 5 minutes, so that's just to get the Sta-Bil stuff mixed into the petrol and shot around your injectors and your fuel system, so your fuel pump and the lines and the injectors and stuff, just to make sure there's some of it in every part of it on there. And it tells you this product does not contain alcohol, so you can't drink it. Well, you can, but you'll probably die. Which in one case is like it's not helping. If somebody called Bill drinks this, it's not helping them to stay Bill. It's helping them to become unbilled. Unbilling.
Generation Penny Whistle. The Penny Whistle for new generation.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it says, really. So it's an American thing, as you can tell from the cheesy name Sta-Bil. Yeah, but I've never had any problems with my cars or bikes that I've used this in over winter. My dad, on the other hand, when he had his ZZR and he laid that up over winter, he didn't use this in it. And then he had problems he had to basically resurface the carbs because they'd got all gummed up. So I think this would have saved him a lot of hassle with that. I'm trying to think what else we've used it in. We've used it in a couple of MGs that he's had, that he's just not used over winter. So it's probably one of them things that you might not need it. Who knows whether you'll need it or not, but it's always better to have that little insurance policy of Sta-Bil popped in your fuel tank. I mean, it don't harm it, and I've had that. I've not had that bottle that long actually. I think I did it last year. But it's always useful to have something like this just to give you that bit of peace of mind on there. As I say, loads of people say it's not necessary, but what is necessary? Food, water, air, somewhere to keep dry so you don't get ill and die. That's about all that's necessary, isn't it? This stuff, that's not necessary. None of this stuff's necessary. We're getting all profound, aren't we? Maybe we should lighten it up.
Asda, everyday tissues. Every day.
Bristol's. So there we go. Yeah, my little video about Sta-Bil, why you should use it and why you might not need to use it. There we go. Hope that's been fun and informative. And if you don't know where to get this from, you can buy it from shops that sell it. So there we go. I shall put it back up on the cupboard. You'll see where it goes. Now, where did it go? Where did I have it before? We'll put it there. We'll put it there next to this spotlight bulb that I didn't know I'd got. And this exhaust pull. It's really useful, this, for pulling springs onto exhausts on motorbikes. Except mine doesn't have it. Anyway, I'm jabbering. So, thank you for watching. Take care. Speak to you soon. Do not eat bugs, unless you are a bug-eating person, in which case you can eat bugs. But they don't look very appetising. Yeah. What am I on about?